With a free will donation, people could hit the car with a sledgehammer that has different cancers written all over it. Last year, common aggressive driving resulted in 61 deaths and 6,791 injuries. Is cutting 5 minutes off your commute really worth a ticket? The problem is kids are passing over fruits and vegetables for foods that are high in sugar and salt. However, companies are now removing trans fat from the foods, so those foods are now off the table. The main reason for retail sales going up for business owners is because people who would normally walk by are now going in to escape the heat. Students will no longer be able to park between 10th and 17th Street and Birchmont and Bemidji Avenue without a parking permit. Boats aren't the only thing you have to check for zebra mussels. You have to check underneath your docks as well. There are many families affected by cancer. One of them is the Nohalty family.
Having my own child have cancer is much more scary and frightening.
Terrified, unsure, just scared mostly.
Todd had leukemia when he was 16 years old. His now 6-year-old son, Ben, has ALL, acute lymphoblastic leukemia, for the past 3 years.
It is a cancer of the bone marrow, and it prevents the bone marrow from producing enough blood cells to keep you healthy.
Caring for a child with cancer can be quite difficult for any parent.
I do all the things a regular mom does, but I was just a few extras added in, and usually that includes just medication.
Along with medications, Ben has to go to the doctor at least once a month and also goes to treatments for his leukemia. His last treatment is on October 2nd, 2012.
To him, it's just a normal life.
For the Nohalty family, Relay for Life is more than just raising money for the American Cancer Society.
It's a way that we can do something when we haven't always been in control of what we've been given otherwise.
With a free will donation, people could hit the car with a sledgehammer that has different cancers written all over it.
To me, emotionally, there's a lot of support, knowing that there are other people going through what we're going through and have walked our path.
There were 45 teams of family and friends walking in support of this cause.
Each team has a campsite, and at their campsites they'll be doing various fundraisers.
This event is not just for those that have been affected by cancer. It's a family fun event for everyone.
It's just a very community organization that brings people together for a common cause.
A common cause that is not only celebrating those who are here, but also honoring those that have passed. With this week's Community Spotlight, intern Alexandria Lester, Lakeland News. Honking, screaming,
come on!
And making hand gestures are all traits of aggressive driving.
Aggressive driving is when you cut off people or you speed or you're not courteous on the road.
State Trooper Scott Matfield says he pulls over aggressive drivers on a daily basis and that sort of driving can cause an accident.
It closes that reactionary gap that everybody needs to avoid a collision.
I just look at people and say, what are you thinking?
Last year, common aggressive driving resulted in 61 deaths and 6,791 injuries. Is cutting 5 minutes off your commute really worth a ticket?
You don't want to be real submissive driving either, but I don't think you should be aggressive. I think you need to be right in the middle.
Just more going with the flow. Everybody seems to be in a hurry.
Some of the ways of dealing with aggressive drivers are staying calm, avoiding eye contact, and ignoring gestures.
Educate others about how aggressive driving causes accidents and hurts people.
Protecting yourself and your passengers is the goal when encountering an aggressive driver.
The best thing to do would be just to pull over, let them go by.
For all those motorists out there, road rage isn't just annoying, it's dangerous. So remember, Minnesota nice, on and off the roads. Intern Alexandria Lester, Lakeland News. Paddles up. The Dragon Boat races are here.
This is my first time to the Dragon Boat Festival, and I've been having a lot of fun so far.
20 people in one boat trying to paddle in perfect unison for 500 meters.
Big! Big!
A race that only takes 2 minutes or more to finish. But for those in the boat, it seems like forever.
Yeah, it's a lot of work, but we expect it. It's intense and it's fun.
Each team had at least 2 races, with a chance to work their muscles a third time if they made it to the finals.
It was really neat to just kind of see how many team members were on there and how they raced against each other, and a lot of excitement, a lot of fun.
At
At the Dragon Boat Festivals this year, there were 64 teams. Each team had their own campsite and decorated that campsite in accordance to their team name. For example, the Hydra Heads here.
The races are exciting to watch because if your team is racing, then yeah.
Spectators and teams weren't the only ones enjoying the races. Jacob Peterson, one of the steersmen, said it's something the Ski Patrol looks forward to every summer.
We're in charge of making sure the boat goes straight down the course, getting them on and off the docks, and trying to keep things organized.
And even though there was a lot of competition, each team still made sure that they had fun.
I say rowing, you say out! Rowing! Out! Rowing! Out! Yeah!
Win or lose, it's all worth the sore muscles in the morning. With this week's Community Spotlight, intern Alexandria Lester, Lakeland News. The study also found that children are not exercising as much as they should. That, combined with high diets and sugars and fats, can still lead to more children having problems with heart disease and diabetes down the road. Brainerd area businesses looking for employees got a first-hand look at potential workers Tuesday. United States Representative Chip Krivec co-hosted the job fair.